What's going on, you guys? It's Daydreamer. Why did I just say guys? Weird. That was weird. But what's going on, you guys? It's Daydreamer back with another Minecraft Survival Series episode. I'm actually really... today's not that exciting an episode. I mean, it is pretty exciting because it's something that we need. But, I'm just so happy right now. Guys, you guys, everyone who's watching, who's here, who has notifications on, I love you. Okay? I love you. And thank you for the continuous support. So, let's get into another Survival Series episode. Alright, so, of course, we're back in our Survival Series world with Mr. Cat. We still only have one cat. We haven't got another one. And I know how we may be able to make a cat farm, possibly. Not 100% for sure about it, but it's something I will look into after I make this episode, because I feel like that would be very, very helpful. We have a lot of villagers, like an absurd amount of villagers, and another one was just produced, which is fun. Our storage system is actually going crazy well. Just look at all this resources. All of these resources. I did add hoppers to the melons, and then I'm going to add it to the pumpkin too, but not the iron. So the reason I'm adding this here is when we go into the end and actually battle the ender dragon, which, trust me, I really want to do already. After we did that, we're going to get access to the end cities, which also have shulker boxes. Well, shulkers that have shulker boxes. So once we go into there, do I have looting? Yes, I do. Once we get into the end and get shulker boxes and stuff like that, we can actually place down our shulker boxes right here, have them fill it up with melons, while I also just take melons from the chests above it. So that's the reason for the hoppers over there. Just wanted to give a quick update. Also, what else has been going on? The farms has been working. But today we are adding yet another farm to the water streams, to this beautiful storage system. Just to this, we're adding another super awesome farm, a lossless farm, again, because who doesn't love a nice lossless farm? And that is going to be that thing that's been neglected the entire time, sugarcane. And as you can see, I have yet to fill in all of these holes that I left from me digging down near the sand. But yes, we are making a sugarcane farm today, and I am actually super excited because we do have a good amount of sugarcane in storage, but it's not something that's being automatically collected. And if you're anything like me, or if you know me, or played Minecraft with me, or watched my previous series, I want everything. When I say everything, I mean everything automated. Last episode, we made a nano farm that plants and takes out the crops. It works phenomenal. We made a melon and pumpkin farm. I did also get some ice, which is going to help us in the future, but we're not focusing on that right now. But if you know me, I love my automatic farms. So let's get into that now. Alright, so since we're doing this farm, I want to give it actually a decent amount of space over there, somewhere in that area, because that's where all our farms are, honestly. And I think we're going to use some netherrack for it, just because it's a different block than the overworld. I actually do not need that much. And I actually want to take advantage, since we are on Java Edition, I want to take advantage of having the chunk borders so we don't run into any issues like that. So I think I'm going to make this 2 chunks long. So I'm not completely digging out of space. I'm literally just adding to what I already have. So I think it's going to be much like this farm, where it is, I actually didn't even take measurements for this farm. I just YOLO did it, and it actually it works out pretty well. I can actually just finish this off, have it 3 chunks long, and then kind of add fill in the rest of the chunks, and that'd be sick. But I think with this, what we are going to do is we can actually have the sugarcane farm. I can either take down that hill, or actually just make it right next to this farm and have it right behind this farm, and have the water stream lead into that water stream right there. I think that would be too easy, but I think that's might just be what we do. So yeah, I'm gonna mark out this chunk and this chunk and dig out whatever and make it completely flat and mark it out with this netherrack. So it is actually easier for us. We can just use the same water stream. So I'm gonna quickly do that, and I'll be right back when I'm finished. It should not take too long, you know, some digging. I do this for a lot of my farms because like I kind of want to make them the same, and I kind of want to have like everything structured, because this farm we can actually stack on top of each other, which is a very great thing about this type of sugarcane farm that we are making. We can stack it on top of each other, so it won't be too bad. If we just have this area, that was weird. So yeah, I'm just gonna mark it out 2 chunks long, because we could stack it and have it all lead to the same water stream like I've done in the past. So I'm gonna quickly mark this out, go to sleep, and I'll see you guys back when we are done. I'm gonna flatten out the area to be exactly how it's supposed to be, and yeah, I'll see you guys when we are back with that. And I need more netherrack. So yeah, I'll be back, guys. Alright, so we have the area all layered out. It is exactly 2 chunks long and 2 chunks wide. You're not going to need as much wide space or long space. So today we're going to be making 4 of the farms. I'm going to walk you through the first one, do the other 3 by myself, or other 4 depending on how many resources I have right now and if I decide to make even more. But the concept is super duper easy. This farm is honestly super easy to make. I don't know why I didn't make it earlier. Like, honestly, this farm is one of the easiest farms that, like, and it's so useful to get sugarcane for sugar, for paper, for so many other things. So let's get started with the actual build. So you're gonna need a couple of things. I thought I had everything in the chest, but then I realized we were missing stuff. So we're missing some rails in there, and I'll explain why. So let's go get some rails. So we need a way of collection. We need a way of collecting these sugarcane as they are grown. So let's quickly go grab into here, and we have a lot of rails. So yeah, but we don't have powered rails, and that's actually something. Main thing that we need is a power rail, and we need 1 dropper. We need a bunch of droppers. The main thing that we actually need is a powered rail. So we're gonna work on we're gonna get a power rail right now, and we need to actually mine out this nether ore and take whatever gold we have in here, because I don't know if we have a lot. So let's mine out and let's see how much ingots we get out of this. I never show myself breaking ores on camera just because I just want to do it so badly. So let's get this done. And if you have Fortune 3, you get an insane amount of nuggets from this. So always Fortune 3 your or whatever you want to call it. We just got 34 out of that. That was honestly it's beautiful. So we're gonna make some of the powered rails. I have the rest of the supplies over there. We're gonna make some power rails and then powered rails, and I'm gonna get back to you guys over there. Okay, so everything that we need for this is in this chest right here. So we obviously need the sugarcane, a block to plant the sugarcane onto. I personally like using sand, but you can use any of the dirt variants or any of the sand variants. You need some water so the sugarcane can actually be planted there. Glass is optional. It's just to put in front of it. You can put any block in front of it if you'd like, but I personally like putting glass so I can see it. And then you need some observers, pistons, some repeaters, and actually also some comparators. So let's get into the actual build of it, the actual main part of it. I'm going to use some smooth stone just because I have some of it, and that's the first thing that was in my inventory to start off with. So first, what you want to make is actually an area for the water to be. So as you know, water flows, it only flows 8 long. So I typically just make my sugarcane farms 8 long at this point. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So all the blocks are gonna come up to here. And as you can see, if we actually cap this side off right here and place a bucket of water, which is inside of the chest right here. I actually want to make a full water source. If you want to make an infinite water source, it's very easy to make. You just need 2 buckets of water, and really that's it. So if you just do like this, you put 1 there and 1 there, you have an infinite water source. Just something, I'm not sure if I ever went over that, but yeah, infinite water source. So now if you make it 8 long and you place a bucket of water at the end, it will just flow and it will stop right there, which is perfect. You can cover this up if you want to. Personally, I don't, because I know it's not going to go anywhere. So now after putting the buckets of water, this side actually has to be replaced with the sand that we're going to use for the planting. So that's where the sugarcane is going to plant. So I'm going to take some sand with me, and I should have done this from the beginning. But before we can place sand, because obviously if we place sand like this, gravity is going to do its job and it's not going to work. So first we have to put in the rails. So where do you put in the rails? So we're going to be using a mixture of regular rails and powered rails. So we are actually going to take our levers and put them here. So first of all, the first thing you gotta know is that you need a place for the minecart with a hopper, which I forgot to put in the chest, and the rail line that goes all the way here, and then you actually need it to go up a little bit, and then to go back down. So I typically actually don't do it like that. I do it like this, and then I have a block at the end like that, just to give it some headroom. But you also need to put a powered rail in the middle right here and actually power the block underneath it, or else that rail isn't even going to work. So we are just going to replace that with, actually we'll blend it in. We'll put a sandstone right there, and we will put just a lever just to save resources right there and power it so that we can get back up, and this should be powered. Now if we get a minecart, which I'll have to make one, it's okay, we have an awesome working iron farm. You should go check it out if you haven't made one yet. We're gonna get a rail, and as you can see, if we push it just like from over here, and actually we'll just power this. If we go like that, it'll go that way, and then I guess we should put the powered rail over there. You always want to test it beforehand so you don't have to move stuff so much. So we'll put the powered rail right there. So same thing, we'll just remove this, and we'll actually take this block and replace that with regular sand, just so we can kind of save some resources here. So we'll put this here, here, down, down. We'll throw out our golden carrots just for a second. Don't worry, we're gonna get those back right now. And we'll put the lever right here. Let's see if this is gonna work, and get our carrots back. I have a full inventory, it's really not good. So now you can try this thing again. Flick it off. Let's get the minecart here and go see if it returns to us. And it does. It will go and it will stop right there. This will be an automatic circuit, so it will automatically turn off the rail. So that is perfect. That's exactly what we wanted to see. So now that that's done, we can start placing in the sand. So really the sand is kind of one of the easiest parts, especially since we can actually remove this water if I could remember to take the bucket back. So since we don't want to completely ruin our rail line, what we can do now is actually take out this water right here and actually just remove all of this and place the sand right on top of the rails. So 8 blocks long, just like that, and then we can put the water back here now, and if we go grab some sugarcane, you'll see we can plant it. So let's just take out this iron, grab some sugarcane with us, and we'll be able to plant it just like this. And I like the way sugarcane looks in the desert. It's like its natural habitat. It's a little lighter than in the plains. As you can see, those are more green. This is like kind of lighter. I kind of like how that looks. So that is the first part. Now what I suggest doing, you can do this afterwards, but I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to take some glass and I'm going to put it on the front of this farm. So you actually have to put, again, it doesn't have to be glass as before. You can put any block, but I choose glass so I can see it, and you want to put it 3 high. So just like this. And you also want to do it on the corners, 3 high up here. and then you want to also cap it off on the top, just like that. So we are going to have it all the way, just like that. And that's how you do the front wall. Again, you don't have to put glass, it could be any block. So now over here, what you want to do is put a solid block, any block, and you want to put it in the back, just like this. And now you actually want to come in on the other side with some pistons. Let's go get our pistons over here. We'll get some pistons, and we'll also take our observers, and we will also take our redstone dust with us. So you want to go in there with your pistons. We'll just go in just like this, and see if there's a way I'll be able to get this. There will not be a way. I'll just break myself out of here. It's fine. I hate the sound of glass shattering. And now from here, you want to actually place even more solid blocks down here like this, and you want to place observers all facing that way on third block. Now from here, you want to put another row of solid blocks, and you want to put some redstone. Let me get the redstone in just like this. And from here, as you can see, if I go down and break this and get the sugarcane in my hand, if we goes up to the third one, all of the sugarcane actually goes. So now we need a way of actually collecting that sugarcane, and that's where this right here comes in. So if we remove this lever, because we will not be using it, and we actually replace the lever with our redstone repeater that I forgot over there, which is great. But first, before I just go get that, all you have to do is put the observer right here, put the redstone dust right there, I believe, or it might actually have to be somewhere else. 1 second, let's get the repeater. We shall figure this out right now, this second. Let me get this repeater over here. And if we put the repeater like this and put it to the full delay, if we remove it and we add a block right there, if this goes like this, it should power it long enough. Maybe if we replace the repeater, replace that. So now if it goes like that, that is strange. Is it not powering? Is it not powering it? It's powering it. Definitely powering it. Oh, no, wrong way. You know what? It's fine, because then it'll hit that. It'll hit that. This is acting a little strange. I just built this on my other world, so now it goes there, and it should fly, hit that wall right there, which actually didn't even hit that wall. It's not even staying on it. So maybe if we use a solid block, it'll be better. I'm hoping. We may have some technical difficulties here, but if we just remove that piece of redstone, I don't know why I'm getting up. There we go. The minecart actually just goes off, fully collects whatever it needs to collect, hits that power rail, and comes back here. So now I'm going to sleep for the night, and it should continue to do that. Yeah. Okay, so now I'll sleep for the night, and we will get started on the next part. We gotta light up this area. I'm gonna make a mob spawner. I don't want to do that. So I'm going to go to sleep, and we'll continue on the actual dispensing part of this process. Now for collections, you have a couple of options. Well, the first one, what you can just do is put a hopper facing a chest and just have it like that. So if whenever it collects something, everything just goes into the chest right here. For us, I'm actually going to have it in a dropper line that leads over here, that has a water stream that actually leads to our collection, our stream there, but you guys don't have to see that. I feel like you guys want to see me make more of these. So I think it's time for, and I think we're gonna have to add another powered rail right here actually, because I don't think, and that is one thing you have to watch out for when making these farms, is when you break it, that will happen. That is not a worry though, because I'm gonna go and fix all of that right now, but it's something funny that I always make the mistake of. Every time I make a farm like this, I'm always making that mistake of breaking the rail and laying all the water out. So I'm going to take my time. I'm going to fix this and put all of these sand blocks and rails back. That always happens every single time I make this farm. It's actually just really funny. I actually was able to get that on camera. So we're going to do the same thing, put a powered rail here, and since I saw that it wasn't going all the way, that it was kind of getting stuck, so I think the sand block is right there, the sandstone block is right there. So I'm going to put 2 powered rails like this, and then of course we have to break this block and then break it and go, oh, that was not very smart. I forgot how fast netherrack breaks. Put a block like that. So now if we test it, where is the minecart? We have a minecart that has disappeared on us now. Or did the minecart go into the hopper? The minecart went into the hopper. So let's get the minecart up here, test it out to make sure it all works again. And it goes. And you actually do want to make that a minecart with a hopper in it. So just make sure that you get that correct. You don't want it to just be a minecart. And get those back and put this. So yeah, you want to make it a minecart with a hopper so it can actually collect everything. So you can just put that right there and leave it there for as long as you need. And did I place that? I did. So I'm going to remake this farm. I'm going to build all the rest of the farms, and I'll catch you guys when I'm completely done with all the ones I decide to make. So enjoy the time lapse, enjoy the music. Of course, it's by Notmeg. Our good Notemeal is his name. Our good friend who makes music for our time lapse, and I'll see you guys afterwards. Alright, so we finished the farms, and before we get back to that area, I do want to show you, I did add it to the sorting system. I did also add these poppy chests just in case, but I did add the sugarcane to this. I didn't add these 2 chests because they're not wired up yet, but the rest of them are. So this one is for sugarcane. Now let's go check out the farm. And I already added the water stream connecting to everything else, so that everything is connected. The farm is just completely done. And let's go check it out. I hope you enjoyed the time lapse that we just had. So right here is our area. We have a couple of them right here, and I'm honestly very happy. We have, I think, what, 5 or 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 right here, and of course you can always make it longer. Plus we can stack it up, which since we did make it so close to the iron farm, I think we can only stack it up once. Other than that, I think we may end up getting an iron golem spawning on it, which would not be good. So I think even if the next level that we make, I'm going to have to spawn proof it with either carpets or buttons or whatever. But of course I'm not going to make that on screen because you guys don't need to see that. But yes, we finally made our lossless sugarcane farm, and it is honestly very, very nice, and I'm very happy we finally got to make this. It's actually so weird playing like this. Like, imagine actually playing like this. That's like insanity, right? What do you guys think of that? That's a good thumbnail. Why not? But I'm so happy about this farm. It's just going to make a great addition to all the farms that we have, because now we have a good source of sugarcane, and since we made the nano farm, we have a good source of wheat to use on cows and target blocks and selling to villagers. So we have a good source of leather, and then from the leather you can make books. It's just, we have done so much on this world, and I think it is finally time to go to the dragon. But I don't know if I should do that next episode or the episode after that, so I'm gonna have you guys tell me down in the comments. Should we go to the Ender Dragon next episode, or should we continue making some other stuff, some other progress in our world? And also I do want to give some updates. I didn't do much over here. I haven't really traded with these guys in a while. All these villagers are where I want them to be. This guy has efficiency 5, but I didn't zombify him yet, so I do need to do that. But I did level all of these villagers up, so now I can just what was that trade? Oh wow, power 5. I didn't even know he had that. But yeah, we can zombify all of these once I get the golden apples and brilliant stand and everything like that. But yeah, all of these are zombified, and I'm already starting on the next house. I kind of built it far away because I wanted to make a library with the librarians. But yeah, I'm gonna use brewing stands for clerics, so we can actually sell rotten flesh to them, because soon, you know, just a little hint, we're going to be making a awesome gold farm in the Nether, and I'm actually super excited to do that. So we're gonna make a gold farm. We're gonna get a lot of rotten flesh along with gold and levels. So yeah, I decided that I think the next type of villager will be clerics, because we do already have a lot of rotten flesh. It only makes sense. So I think with all of that out of the way, everything there out of the way, I think that is where we will actually end off this episode. And you know we can't end it without everyone's favorite. My hair's a little messy. Everyone's favorite transition. You can see straight through my hair. Can we fix that? There's all my hair. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you do, leave a like. Don't forget to comment if you want me to do the Ender Dragon next, or if we should do something else next. And leave a like if you're new, subscribe. Also, if you're new, like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Good night, everybody.